Hello, hello, hello. Love and light to all. So this next installment is going to be specifically for those with Aryan natures, or not Aryan, Aries natures. Maybe we'll edit that out. But this one is going to be for those whose zodiacs fall in the house of Aries. Now, this can again be your ascendant rising, your sun, or your moon. If you have a lot of Aries, if you're a heavily saturated Aries chart like my son is, he's a Taurus, but he has a crap ton of Aries. I would find this video very helpful for you. Without further ado, I like to get right into it. So here we go. Okay, so right away, Aries, you're in for a phenomenal rest of the month. So we have the World, the Eye of the Storm, Desire, and Spiritual Growth. Aries, you're going to love the rest of this month. It's going to be like everything is coming up roses for you, so to speak. The world card signifies a sort of balancing. Even though things may not have seemed so balanced before, this is sort of like your eye of the storm. So even though things around you may seem very chaotic and very hectic with all of the energy that's out there, for you, Aries, you're going to be almost like you're in your own bubble of your own desires, of your own creating. So this month, honestly, it's going to be phenomenal for you. You're going to have a lot of growth, spiritual growth. Now, what I do want you to bear in mind is that with all growth, there are some pains. But for the most part, Aries, you're going to enjoy the rest of the month. A lot of the depression and the weight that you were having before is going to be somewhat lifted, almost like a veil being lifted. And the world signifies basically a balancing act. So you have all four elements here working towards you, working for your favor, and it's going to encompass you and truly help you to feel as though, even though everything is pouring down, raining outside, for you, Aries, it's going to be like the eye of the storm. It's going to be extremely calm. I would focus more on feeding your mind for the rest of the month, Aries, because that's going to come in handy. For everything that you feed your mind, it's like a tool in your arsenal for when you do eventually come out of the eye of the storm. But right now, a lot of the things that you've worked for, you've already laid the groundwork for. So just be prepared to almost skate through the rest of the month, Aries. I'm a little jealous. If you watched my previous video, I'm a Capricorn, so that is not the case for most Capricorns this month in this cycle. But for you, Aries, it's going to be a great time for you as far as mentally and spiritually. I feel as though you are coming out of somewhat of a dark period. So Aries, this is going to be definitely a month that is going to be beneficial for you for the rest of October. Really, I feel like the rest of November, but I'm going to do another video for zodiacs towards the middle of November as well, maybe the first week of November. But I still feel as though that energy is it's not going to taper off. It's a very powerful cards set that you have here, Aries. So honestly, I mean, you're set to go. But pay attention to what your spiritual guides are trying to communicate with you, because this month is the month for you to start asking for what you want, to start manifesting what you want. Because I feel as though your desires are going to be more so listened to in this, for the rest of the month of October, more so than any other time. Right now is a great time for you to have growth. You were sort of put in this bubble so that you could think of things objectively, so that you could start to problem solve, and certain weights are going to be lifted off of you, just enough for you to focus on what you need to focus on at hand. That's going to be extremely beneficial to you, because I feel as though around the first of the year, Aries, things are not going to be so easygoing, and it's really going to help you to have a smooth plane laid out for you. And this is the time to do it in, while everything is evening out, while everything is quote unquote quiet. This is the time for you to lay that groundwork, so that way you can basically handle whatever comes at you. This is the time to do it, and your guides have given you basically a reprieve. So enjoy it and utilize it while you can, Aries, okay? That being said, if you found this video helpful, please hit the thumbs up button or like button, subscribe, and leave your comments below if there's anything specifically that you would like to do. I am going to start doing free readings individually as a drawing. I will post some videos and comments, and I do try to be very responsive. So like I said, if you found it beneficial, please hit the thumbs up button. Peace, love, namaste.